So I came across this Collider article which basically describes the Snyder cultists as being obsessive, inbred, incel, loser virgins that still live in the mom's basement. The psychotic fandom which it has become. And basically it describes like, hey guys, Henry Cavill is no longer Superman, so it's time for you betas to move on. So here is the article. Although reactions to Man of Steel were incredibly divisive among DC Comics fans, Cavill's performance was largely praised. He certainly had the physique, charisma, and inherent goodness that was essential to playing the classic character. Unfortunately, the downbeat tone of the DCEU films gave Cavill little room to develop the characterization of Superman. Instead of getting a play to a heroic and inspiring version of the character, Cavill was stuck playing a dark, brooding Superman who was rejected by humanity. While the extended release of Zack Snyder's Justice League helped give him a more respectful reintroduction into the franchise, it still didn't fix the ill-conceived direction to take the world's most optimistic superhero, which I guarantee you James Gunn is not going to make the same mistake, because James Gunn's Superman will be a lot more upbeat and happy, and there will actually be a scene where David Cornsworth's Superman will save a cat out of a tree, which I'm sure will send the Snyder cultists to make them call the suicide hotline, because you're going to see a lot of numbers light up. Although support for Cavill was strong, a Man of Steel sequel never became a priority for Warner Brothers. Man of Steel had performed admirably well at the box office, but the studio seemed intent on pursuing crossover events that would introduce Batman Ben Affleck, Wonder Woman Gal Gadot, Aquaman Jason Momoa, The Flash Ezra Miller, who's not in jail, and Cyborg Ray Fisher to the universe. That was not a Freudian slip. Save for a few half-hearted cameos, Cavill's Superman seemed to be entirely forgotten about as the DCU experimented with different characters. That's exactly what I said. It feels like Warner Brothers just completely misunderstood who Superman is, and they just pushed Henry Cavill to the sidelines and gave us Blue Beetle, Shazam, Birds of Prey, Suicide Squad. Like, who asked for these movies? No one. While a Man of Steel sequel could have given Cavill a better chance to flesh out the character, it sadly became stuck in development hell, along with the DCEU where it is currently right now, because it is dead and gone. And listen, I'm a big fan of Henry Cavill. I think Man of Steel is an absolute masterpiece. It's my favorite Superman film. But even I, as a reasonable, logical fan, I acknowledge, like, hey, Henry Cavill had its run. It didn't necessarily work, which sucks, but hey, that's life. You don't always get what you want. And he moved on. But the Snyder cultists, who are, again, the Snyder cult are just loser incels, and they would never get a girlfriend. They would never achieve anything in life, and they're stuck in development hell along with Man of Steel because they can't move on. And the fact that James Gunn is giving us a brand new DCU universe with a brand new Superman, they can't stand it. They hate it. And I love it. I love making fun of them, and I will continue to do so. When the DCU succeeds, I will laugh in the Snyder cultists' faces, and there is nothing they can do about it but cry, bitch, and moan, and just talk about the past, because that's all they can do. So that's gonna be it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, Cheeks. All the links will be down below in the comment section. And as always, truth out.
This nigga gay as hell.